Hi, I'm Melanie Yuill.
And I'm Parise.
We're both former broadcast journalists here to help you with your next financial news pitch.
We've put together 5 ways to get your financial services story covered by local TV news. And the first tip is this. Ask yourself, who will care about this story and why? Reporters, anchors, producers, they have to go into a morning meeting every day and pitch their story and then defend it. Why does this story deserve a minute and a half in the 5 o'clock newscast? They have to give reasons why any audience would care about that. So make sure you arm your reporter, your anchor, producer, whoever you're pitching with those reasons, and they will be able to fight for your story. That gives you a much better chance of making it into the newscast. And something you have going for you is that your story likely involves money, and that's something almost everyone cares about. Research shows that stories about saving money perform really well in local newscasts, so that might be a good place to start.
That's right, Julie, and that leads us into our next tip, to educate yourself on what newsrooms are looking for. There's a lot that goes into how stories are chosen that people don't understand. News directors are always looking for unique stories and timely stories. For example, if there's a new study out that says your state is one of the poorest states in the nation, then put yourself into that conversation and offer yourself up as an expert who can teach people better ways to save more money.
The next tip is this. Know that timing absolutely matters, and this is something I think gets lost when PR firms are pitching TV stations.
Yeah, I think you're right, Julie. Morning editorial meetings generally happen between 8 and 9 a.m., so if you're planning an event like a press conference or a ribbon cutting, aim for scheduling it between 10 and 11 a.m. This gives enough time for news crews to get to your event after their editorial meeting, while also allowing them more time in the day to cover other stories. And you have a better shot of getting more coverage because your event could air in the 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 10 p.m., and 11 p.m. newscasts.
Yeah, if you schedule that event for 5 o'clock in the evening, you're not going to get into all those shows. The next tip is this. TV stations are biased towards great video. So make sure when you pitch to a reporter, producer, or anchor, let them know what the visual aspect of that story is and let them know how you're going to help provide those visuals, because it will almost certainly be on you to provide that B-roll or those photos, or at least let the reporter know where they can find the best visual part of your story. So if you're having trouble with this, think about your story at a deeper level. Can you put a human face on it? Finding the way that your story has really genuinely affected someone, that might lead you to that visual aspect of the story.
And our last tip, find the local connection and play that up.
That's right. It's local news we're talking about, right? So Melanie, this is something I really wanted to ask you about. You were in TV for about 10 years. You've been here at Gregory pitching financial services story for some time. What are some mistakes you saw both on the other side in TV and here at PR firms that you think could really help people when they consider pitching?
Well, going along with that local connection that we were just talking about, when I was a reporter, I remember getting pitches from PR people who would offer experts from New York City. And when you're in your local market, like I was in Birmingham, Alabama, or if you're somewhere else in the Midwest or the West Coast, you want to talk to someone in your city, not someone in New York City. So we may often take that idea that they were pitching to us, but go find a local expert in our city, so that PR person was not getting their client on TV then. And one of the biggest mistakes that I remember seeing is not putting the most important information first in the pitch. The who, what, where, why, and how. That needs to be right up top because, as you know, as a former reporter, also very busy. You don't have a lot of time in your day to look at a huge pitch and get to the most important information at the bottom of it.
Which goes back to our first point, who cares about this story and why? You really want to make sure you ask yourself those 2 questions. So we hope these ideas are helpful to you as you're pitching your next big financial services story.
For more help with your PR, contact us here at Gregory FCA and visit financialservicesmarketing.com.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Check out some of our other videos and click subscribe for more great content. Also, hit the bell for new video notifications so you never miss any of our tips and tricks.